So why is Tesla dropping and what's going on with the NASDAQ market? What's going on, team? It's Ricky with Techman Solutions. I do not want to sugarcoat it for you guys. I mean, Tesla is down 12% and we need to understand why. And yes, you can look at the earnings and the earnings per share. Yes, it did come in a little bit lower, 52 cents per share. And that's we're going to dig a little bit deeper on what exactly that means. Revenue came in at $25.5 billion with the expectation of 24.3. The big thing that I want you to understand is, well, what is most important? You know, it looks like they're producing a lot of revenue. So why did it sell off so much? I mean, this is just a small miss, right? It's about a growing concern that people have had about Tesla. Can Tesla still sell as many vehicles as they have been and continue to grow at the rate that they were with all of this EV competition? That's the biggest question. The EV industry is becoming more saturated, which means that Tesla has been at concern of, oh, can it still compete, right? And I think that this earning report just showed that they are struggling. I mean, there's no reason to sugarcoat it. So it says, you can look at all the other lines and talk about, gross profit and all of that, but the part that actually matters is net profit. They are down 45% year over year with their net profit at $1.5 billion. They are down 1 point. Tesla is no longer a baby company, right? It's a company that has been producing revenue for quite some time. And now their revenue, their net profits are actually down year over year. And the wild thing about that is their net profits, right? $1.5 billion. The only reason they were even able to make that number is, check this out. I mean, this is really the concerning part. Their overall productions and deliveries, which showed a 14.4% year over year reduction. So there was a decrease and a reduction of 4.8% in sales. So not only are they seeing a decrease in deliveries, but also in production. They were able to actually make $3 billion in revenue by selling batteries. And that was a 100% return year over year that they've seen in that sector. So one thing that Tesla does is they sell these batteries, they sell solar. And because of being able to deploy that, they were able to bring in $3 billion of revenue. And they saw a 100% return based off of that, meaning that last year they only produced 1.5 billion. This year they produced 3 billion. And that contributed to their net profit. So at that point, they are actually making more money on those actual solar panels net than they are on these vehicles. I mean, it shouldn't come as a surprise. If you look at what Tesla has been doing recently, I want to pull it up here. Tesla continues to drop the prices of their vehicles. If you've owned a Tesla in the past 2 to 3 years, I'm sure you've noticed based off of the market value of your vehicle, it's absolutely like the shittiest thing ever. And Elon just continues to do this because he can't keep up with different competitors. So he was dropping the price on all of the vehicles, right? Except for the Cybertruck, but dropping the prices on the Model X, dropping the prices on the Model Y, dropping the prices on the Model 3. And now he's just offering lower interest rates to make it more attractive for new buyers, doing anything that he can to bring in demand to continue to generate sales. And even then, sales are still down year over year when it comes down to their vehicles. They're only able to subsidize their actual profits by selling batteries, which again is just a growing concern that has been present for Tesla. So when asking the question, why is Tesla selling off so much? It's because of the big concern. Tesla, we are unsure if they're going to be able to continue to compete with competition right now in this very saturated EV market. That simple, right? He did talk about a little bit about the Optimus robot. He did talk about potentially unveiling a Tesla Model 2 or a new Tesla that's going to be a lower cost one by early 2025. Maybe we'll learn a little bit more about it during the Robotaxi event in October if it actually happens. But nonetheless, it's just another letdown where Elon is trying to do anything and everything to try to get Tesla to continue to grow year over year because their vehicles themselves are no longer the thing that is actually making them the most money. And that's been a growing concern for Tesla for quite some time. And this is why I believe we're seeing so much selling pressure on Tesla. Now, Tesla, again, is cheap at $218, but it's also cheap at $200. It's also cheap at $180. You can't be surprised that the market can continue to pull on back. So please stay patient. It pays to be patient in this market. So I'm really excited to follow up. I just wanted you to have a full understanding of what has caused so much selling pressure on Tesla. And it's just this growing concern that was just proved yesterday during during Tesla earning report. So we'll follow up in a little bit more detail. I hope to see you for tomorrow's live trading session. And if you want to tune on in, that's going to be the second link in the description down below. You get to watch me trade live every single day, and you can sign up today and watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.